y'all, welcome back to Ready Set Grow. I'm MJ. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me today. Today's topic was actually inspired by an interaction that I had yesterday, and I titled this video It's Your World because yesterday's interaction really reminded me that we all might live on the same planet, but we exist within different worlds. What does that mean? We all live here on the planet physically. We interact with one another every day. We interact with the world around us. And that's external. But like internally, all of our worlds are different. Like my world, my internal world is pretty cool. It's got like crystal blue skies. The sun is shining. It's got a nice little breeze. It's not too hot outside. And there are a few rain clouds, but they're not blocking out any sunlight. Someone else's world may look like a perpetual sunrise. And there are other people whose worlds may look like the east coast of Florida last week when Dorian was trying to pay us a little visit. And I want to talk about those people specifically. Our interactions with and reactions to our external world are reflections of our internal world. So if someone's experiencing a little hurricane in their internal world, the way they interact with the external world may not be so positive. Those type of people may sometimes say mean things to you or just off things like that are out of the way. Like it's like, okay, where's this coming from? Those people have like a little bit of a storm going on in their world. And when they're treating you that way, when they're acting that way towards you or speaking that way towards you, it really has nothing to do with you. It's all about them and their manifestation of what's going on in their inner world. And just think of those words that they're saying and their actions that they're doing as rain clouds, right? So like they're being a little not nice to you. Those are rain clouds trying to invade your sunshiny space, and you can't allow that. And the way you don't allow that is by not taking things personally. So when we take things personally, when someone says something to us, it's inviting that rain cloud into our sunshiny space. We don't take that personally. We don't invite those rain clouds in, but we try to spread a little sunshine. We try to send a little sunshine that person's way and hopefully break up the clouds in their world. If somebody's rude to you, tell them, hey, have a good day, and walk away and be done with it. Don't let it just roll off your back and out of your world, because we need as much sunshine and light breezes as we can get, right? So yesterday, I went to a new eye doctor yesterday, and the receptionist is so nice. Like, we just start chatting, and then the other office staff, super nice. And then out of nowhere, here comes Mega Mandy. Mandy is not this woman's name, but it's gonna be her name today. I don't know, this lady must have been having like a category 10 hurricane going on in her world, because she was just off the chain rude. And she was like angry with me. Two things, right? She was angry with me because I wasn't using my insurance to pay, which I explained to her, and it was written on my paperwork that I was paying out of pocket and my insurance doesn't cover vision. Not a problem for anyone else, but for Mega Mandy, baby girl was not having it. And the second thing was she kept calling me girl instead of my name, which was on the chart that she was looking at, or instead of miss or ma'am. And it wasn't like, hey girl, hey, like it wasn't like that. It was, go sit in the waiting room, girl, fill this form out, girl. And so a couple things. We're gonna bypass the racial implications of a white woman calling a black woman girl. We're going to instead focus on the fact that the last time I checked my birth certificate, now I could be wrong, but the last time I checked my birth certificate, it definitely said that I'm almost 30. So I am very far from a girl, and I should be addressed as the woman that I am. But Mega Mandy did not want to address me this way for whatever reason. Obviously, I felt disrespected. Obviously, I felt some type of way because she was rude. She was rude. She was spitting those rain clouds and letting that thunder and lightning rip out of her mouth towards me. And hey, I let it in for a second because I got upset. I wasn't like visibly upset. I made it known that I did not appreciate the way that Mega Mandy had spoken to me. And the owner was so apologetic. Like I said, literally everybody in there, sweet as candy, except for Mega Mandy. I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, like, who pissed in your cornflakes? Why are you the way that you are? Like, I'm so disgusted and annoyed with her, right? But then I'm sitting, the more I think, I'm like, something's going on. She's got a little low pressure system building in there, a little thunderstorm in there. And I really sat here and let her get on my nerves. And I'm thinking, like, I really sat here and I let her rain clouds enter my world. So once I sat and I'm thinking about it and I realized, like, you know what? Mandy has something going on in her world. She's got a little bit of a hurricane going on in her world. And by getting upset, I allowed some of those rain clouds into my world. And that's a no-no. So once I realized that, I was like, bye-bye rain clouds. I wasn't mad anymore. I honestly felt bad because I've been there having that internal storm in my world. I've been there, done that, bought the t-shirt, rode the rides, and I hope to God I never go back. And so I let it go. And that's what we have to do. When somebody whose internal world is a little gray or a little rainy and they say something that hurts us, we take it personally, we can't do that. Let's not allow their rain clouds into our world, but let's try to impart some sunshine on them. So that's about it. Hope you guys keep smiling and keep having a great day. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.